Hello, hockey fans, and welcome. This is Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps. Look us up on social media. We're on all of them. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our YouTube channel as well. And for live game coverage, go to flowhockey.tv. There you can sign up for monthly or season passes today. Coming into the weekend, the Beavers were alone up top with 9 points in WCHA play, followed by 5 teams with 6 points, including the Bulldogs, Lakers, Huskies, Mavericks, and Wildcats. Bowling Green had 3, while the Nanooks, Chargers, and Seawolves were looking for their first conference wins. That would change a lot this week, as we have a new team all alone in first place and only one looking for its first conference point.
We start in Big Rapids. Ferris State hosting Tech. Friday was a wild back-and-forth affair before Justin Misiak netted the tie-breaking game winner with 7:15 remaining in regulation. 5-4 the final on Friday, and the defending conference champs start the weekend with a leg up. On Saturday, the host Bulldogs looked in solid position for a split, scoring 3 times in the first 26 minutes to chase Tech goaltender Matt Jarusik with a 3-1 lead. However, senior captain Jake Lucchini brought the Huskies back, scoring twice in a 5-minute span in the second period, as Tech scored 3 unanswered goals for the 4-3 win. A road sweep for the Huskies. Just up the road in Sault Ste. Marie, Alaska is in town looking for their first conference win, and it looks like they'd get it easily, as freshman Chris Jandrick gave the Nanooks a 3-0 third-period lead. However, the Lakers stormed back with 3 goals in a span of 6 minutes by Colin Sackerman, Jacob Nordquist, and William Rydell. In overtime, Alaska earned the extra point in the 3-on-3 with a goal by Justin Leiter. On Saturday, another furious rally, this time by the visiting Nanooks. Anthony Nellis, Sackerman, and Diego Cuglietta scored in 5.5 minutes in the second period, giving LSSU a 3-0 lead. However, the game's final 4 goals went to UAF, giving Fairbanks native Eric Largen his first win as a head coach. Chris Jandrick scored the game winner after his brother Steven scored back-to-back goals, completing the family hat trick, giving Alaska their first regulation conference win of the season, 4-3. Alaska Anchorage was at home hosting 10th-ranked Bowling Green. 65 minutes and a combined 60 shots on goal was not enough to solve anything, as the host Seawolves battled the Falcons to a scoreless draw, earning their first WCHA point on the year. BGSU earned the extra WCHA point in the 3-on-3 overtime, as Chris Polkamp scored 2:20 into the second extra session. On Saturday, Florida Panthers prospect Ryan Bednard returned to the BGSU net and continued the shutout streak, making 25 saves in the Falcons' 3-0 victory for his second clean sheet of the season. Lucas Craigs provided all the scoring Bednard would need, converting on the power play at 13:19 of the first period. Connor Ford did the rest, netting 2 goals in the win.
So both Alaska teams erased the goose egg, and the Huskies earned the sweep. Now we'll wrap things up with our 2 non-conference series.
To Bemidji we go, with Merrimack in town in their first meeting since 2007. And the Beavers came out flying. BSU scored 5 times on 12 first-period shots and never looked back, cruising to the 8-3 win. Aaron Miller scored twice in a 44-second span. Mike Soucier netted a shorty, while freshman Nick Cardelli and sophomore Tyler Vold contributed their first collegiate goals in the rout. Saturday saw much less scoring. The Beavers outshot the Warriors by a 38-17 margin, but it was Merrimack that found the back of the net for the 1-0 win. Craig Pantana was exceptional between the pipes for Merrimack, and the Warriors killed all 9 of their penalties, with Tyler Irvine converting on the PP for the lone goal. Zach Driscoll made 16 stops for Bemidji State. We finish up with 17th-ranked Cornell at Northern Michigan, and it was a tough weekend for the Wildcats, as they were held to just 3 goals. On Friday, Mitchell Slattery's goal late in the first period brought the Wildcats even at 1-1, but they dropped game 1, 3-1. On Saturday, Cornell scored 3 power play goals, overcoming 2-man advantage markers by NMU senior Troy Loggins for the 3-2 win. The Wildcats outshot the Big Red 26-21, including 8-4 in the third period, but could not find the equalizer.
Let's take a look at how the weekend affected the standings.
The Huskies are now in the lead for the race to the McNaughton Cup with 12 points, followed by BSU at 9, Bowling Green at 8, and the Lakers with 7. The Idle Mavericks stayed at 6 points, tied with the Bulldogs and Wildcats. Alaska had the big 5-point weekend. The Seawolves are now on the board, and the Chargers, who are also off, bring up the rear. They'll have a chance next weekend. Here's what the schedule looks like. Anchorage heads to Northern Michigan. The Lakers are at Bowling Green, FSU at MSU, and Huntsville at Alaska. The non-conference games are Tech at Clarkson and a Minnesota matchup with Bemidji at St. Cloud.
And as usual, we'll wrap things up with our Players of the Week.
The forward of the week is Jake Lucchini from Michigan Tech, who led the WCHA in scoring and tied for 5th nationally with 5 points, keying Michigan Tech to a league road sweep at Ferris State. Lucchini's 2 goals and 3 assists also topped the league last weekend as he earned his first WCHA Weekly Award of the year. Our defenseman of the week, his teammate, Seamus Donahue, who led defenseman last weekend with 3 assists, setting up a third of Michigan Tech's goals in the league road sweep. He had a power play helper on Friday and primary assist on Tech's first 2 markers during a 3-goal second period on Saturday. This is Donahue's first career WCHA Weekly Award. Our goaltender of the week is Bowling Green's Eric Dopp, who collected his first collegiate shutout Friday at Alaska Anchorage, making a game-high 33 saves to deliver a scoreless tie and extra league point for number 10 Bowling Green. This is Dopp's first weekly award of the season and 4th of his career. And our Rookie of the Week is Chris Jandrick of Alaska. He had a 5-point league weekend at Lake Superior State, including the Nanooks' first victory of the season by topping all WCHA defensemen and rookies with 4 points. He lit the lamp on 2 of his 3 shots and netted Saturday's game winner. This is also Jandrick's first career WCHA Weekly Award.
Remember to look us up on our various social media platforms, and when you get a chance, check out flowhockey.tv for live game coverage. You can sign up for monthly or season passes. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more next week, and until then, I'm Ryan Phelps saying so long from St. Paul.